Okay, today guys, we're gonna do a pot of rice to go along with our meal for today. Oxtails and gravy, fried corn, and creamed spinach. So right now, as we already know, 1 cup of rice equals 2 cups of water. So we're going to do 2 cups of rice today to go along with our meal and 4 cups of water. Me being the cook that I am, I don't measure. I just did that for y'all. I don't measure. So what I do, the easiest way for me to do it, I take my rice, put it in my pot, and then I go and put my water in. Once you touch the rice, 1 to 2 notches, well, that notch of your water, that's how much water you need. And what I do, I put my water and my rice on to boil. Once it hits that first boil, you will put your pot top on it. And don't touch it. Don't touch it. That's the perfect pot of rice to me. It's flaky, not crunchy, not chewy. It's very grainy. So once this pot comes to boil, I'm going to come back to you. As you can see, it is rolling, boiling. So you want to turn it off and prop the top on it, okay? So we're back right now to check out our rice. Flaky, flaky, flaky. Do you see how flaky that rice is? That's what you want. Flaky, flaky rice. Awesome. Everything flaky. That concludes my rendition of flaky, better than ever rice. What we have here today, I'm doing me a little cream spinach to go along with my meal for my Sunday meal. So I have right here some butter and flour to make me a roux to go with my cream spinach. So I've already started cutting up my red onion to go in with my cream spinach. I want to go ahead and get it kind of soft. That's why I'm cutting them my onions a little small. I love onion. My husband does not like onion. But, you know, what he don't know won't hurt him, right? So, I like a lot of onion. So, we're going to put a lot of onion in it. So, just about that much. A little bit more. Yeah. So, that's enough. And after that, once we get that on the stove, want to whisk that butter into the flour. Okay. Just like that. And after all mixed up and you don't see any butter, just let it sit for a minute and cook down. And cook and get a little brown. I like it to get a little toasted. Like my butter and my onion and my flour to get a little toasted. So once it gets, you can smell the fragrance of the butter and it smells so good. Make sure you're using real butter. Okay? I have it on about 4.5. Yeah, about 4.5. Heat wise, medium for right now while it's cooking. Okay. And when that gets all incorporated and you can start smelling it really, really good, and it starts simmering and a little frying, you can see the butter frying in it. Start frying. So once that starts, you want to put your milk in. It's gonna be pretty good. Get started. I have my artichoke already cut up. Get some good chunks up in that. I want to cook that a little bit as well. You can smell it. Ooh. If you can smell what is cooking up in this kitchen, baby, you know what? I have my oxtails in the oven and gravy. Once my meal comes together, everything will be presented to you. And I might have to invite you over. So go ahead and add our milk. It's going to get thick really, really quick. Really, really, really quick. You want to just keep on stirring while it thickens. You want to avoid any kind of lumps in it. Okay. So once it's all thickened, that's when you want to start adding your cheese. So let me go ahead and add my seasonings, which is I'm going to add a little bit of garlic, minced garlic with it, and I want to do a little bit of this, the chicken. Just sprinkle it a little bit. A little goes a long way with this, okay? This is gonna be so good. Add a little bit of black pepper. Where's my black pepper? Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. I'll put a little onion powder in there first. A little onion powder. Yes, I know we've added onion, but like I said, I like onions. Add a little pepper and garlic powder. A little garlic powder. You're not cooking if you're not seasoning. Season along the way. And I add a little accent. I'm sorry, I do. Okay? Nobody's talking about what you ain't cooking and what you cooking, okay? I'm cooking my meal the way that I cook it. So what we have here, this is how it's looking. Okay, I'm gonna add my mascarpone cheese in a minute. And after that, I'm gonna add my spinach. And it's almost done. And it is almost done. Okay? I'm gonna add a whole thing of mascarpone cheese. And this is a whole 8 ounce. Be ooey and gooey. And this is what we want, okay? This is what we want. Go ahead and stir that on up in there. So after all that's mixed up, I'm going to add my spinach. And after my spinach, we're going to bake this. Y'all, this tastes so good. So good. I'm going to go ahead and add my spinach. And then we're going to cook it until it wilts down and add the rest of our spinach. Y'all see how good that looks? It looks so good. So once I get all that mixed up, I'm going to bring you back and show you what the final product looks like after I've added my 2 whole bunches of spinach. So we have now a buttered dish, okay, to put our cream spinach in. We're going to take our cream spinach and just add it to our greased dish. Okay. Get every single morsel out of this pan. Okay. So the essence of the creaminess, you want to make this. You want to make this. And I've added nothing but what you see me add. So now I like to make a little crust, crunchy crust on the top of mine. So what we have here is a little bit of breadcrumb with some Parmesan cheese with speckles of butter in it. This is going right in the oven. So after it's in the oven, taken out, I'll be back. Want to hear that crunch? Let's hear that crunch. That's all you need to see. So good. Just got it out the oven. Oh, I need this in my life. I'm sure you do too. We'll be back for the final product. Camera does not get it justice. Oh.